What's going on? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Gen X Army Vet here with a video coming from YouTube. And this is a situation that's going on here in Seattle. I don't know if it's any other city or state in the US, but right now here in Seattle, what people are doing to get money because times are hard apparently and people don't want to get jobs is that they'll follow your Uber or Lyft driver and they'll cut you off and rob you of everything, you and the driver. So be safe out there if you're taking an Uber or Lyft. And if you do, try to get it in the daytime because at nighttime, it's starting to happen more and more from what I've been seeing. So let's get into the story.
I'm Preston Phillips.
And I'm Molly Shen. Police say these thieves take their victims by surprise, blocking their path with a pickup and then coming up with guns drawn. KOMO's Joel Marino is live in West Seattle tonight with what police are telling the public about this while they search for the people responsible. Joel.
Yeah, Molly and Preston, police say to always try to be aware of your surroundings, especially late at night when you're on your own, which is when these robberies occurred. And in these two instances, well, the victims really had no chance to get away. Police say an Uber driver was taking a client past here along Lincoln Parkway Southwest when a truck pulled in front of the car and forced it to stop. Two men wearing ski masks then got out and came at the Uber driver with guns pointed.
Well, you're not the driver, you're in the back seat, right? Easy target for you.
I don't know what I would do in the moment. I'd be terrified, and not having the agency of driving, being the driver, would be another layer.
The gunman demanded all the valuables from both the Uber worker and the passenger, then drove away.
It's terrible, and there's not a whole lot you can do other than, do what they ask you to do.
Just minutes before, police say those same suspects used similar tactics on a man who'd come to a stop on 35th Avenue Southwest, where it crosses Thistle. The suspects pulled the truck in front of the car and blocked him. Then two men in ski masks forced him out of his vehicle at gunpoint and demanded his money.
I don't know how you would respond other than comply so that you don't get hurt. But how do you prevent it? How do you stop it? I don't know.
Police patrol units were notified about the back-to-back holdups and were searching the area when they spotted the suspect's truck along Alki Avenue Southwest. At that point, three suspects got out and scattered to other cars parked nearby, then raced off in different directions.
I can't believe it, happens in my neighborhood or any other neighborhood, and they're just getting more and more creative and more brazen.
No arrests so far, but police did recover the suspect's Chevy Silverado, and it's...
Yeah, that's pretty much where the video ends. But yeah, a lot of people getting desperate out there for money, for drugs, for pretty much anything. So they don't care who they hurt, who they injure, who they kill, to get what they want as far as money. Like they said, they put on masks, they'll cut you off. And what happened with this particular situation, they said they found the truck that did it, but they jumped out the truck, which was probably stolen, and they jumped into other vehicles they had on by, and they scattered in different directions. So, yeah, it seems like they're somewhat organized. So, y'all need to be safe out there. Like I said, I don't know if it's going on in any other city, but I know it's starting to happen here. This is the second time I've actually heard about it. This is the first news report that I've seen on it. So I'm going to expect that it's going to be happening more and more often just because, especially now that we're starting to get into the holiday months and people are going to be more and more desperate and the prices of everything is starting to go up here and everywhere in the U.S. So if you're able to have your pew-pew on you, do that. But if you know that you're getting pulled over, if someone pulls out in front of you, especially if you're the driver, the Uber driver, if you got a dash cam, that will work greatly. If you have like a Tesla or something like that that has like the cameras built into the car itself that does a 360, that would help. But as far as identifying who it is, unless they have mask on, it's not going to really be a help. But it will know that how many people they robbed you, what type of vehicle, and that's such that you can report to police. For those, the passengers, you're just a sitting duck. It sucks out there that people have to stoop this low. They don't want to get jobs. They just trying to get the bag, the money as fast as they can, like I said, no matter who they hurt. So y'all be safe out there. For those who, if you do Uber, keep your head on the swivel. If you're coming up to stops, a stop sign, stoplight, whatever, Don't just be on your phone. Don't be just listening to music. You got to be able to listen to what's going on around you, hear what's going on around you, understand what's going on around you. Somebody pulls in front of you, take off in the opposite direction. If you can. If not, if they box you in, there's pretty much nothing you could do. Just comply, because if you try to fight in that situation, if you have your gun on you or your pew-pew on you, do what you need to do. But if you don't believe in stuff like that, just give up your stuff, because your stuff isn't worth you losing your life over. Stuff can be replaceable, especially because once you do a police report, everything's documented that it happened. Your insurance will probably cover it. I don't know, but just be mindful that you're working that job. Uber should be able to compensate you. Your insurance should be able to compensate you. Your life is worth more than your possessions. But I don't know. Let me know if it's happening in your areas, if you heard about this going on. Share the video, like the video, give me a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, leave a comment down below. I like to read everyone's comments. I'll reply back. So just pass it on, just knowledge, self-aware. Let everybody know what's going on in the area, because it could happen to you. You never know. So be safe out there. Catch you next video. Peace.